Good afternoon, world travelers. How are you doing today? Leave how you doing in the comment section down there. I want to talk today about 4 reasons I shop local when I travel. Before I do that, want to get through some admin stuff. Hey, make sure you jump over to my link tree. Shop at the cbtravelshop.com. Get your Country Boy swag. Also, jump over to IG, Facebook, my website. All of it is at countryboytravels206.com. Countryboy or at countryboytravels206. Thank you so much for your support. All right, so why do I shop local? So the first reason why I shop local is economics. So my background, I do hold a bachelor's in business administration and another bachelor's or master's in business administration with a concentration of international management. All right, my favorite subject while I was going through school was economics. And so I know in order to build a community, build societies, the best way to do it is to get money into the hands of people at the lowest level. Um, and big in big businesses, big resorts, those things do have its place. Why? Because it does employ a lot of people. But at the same time, think about how it employs a lot of people here in the U.S. It's generally the lowest wage jobs. And at times, it's not even a living wage in that particular country. So, like, big businesses are not coming out and being philanthropists and saying, hey, we're just going to pay everybody great wages. Nah, that generally doesn't happen. So they'll pay the lowest salary possible so that they can maximize the profits. And those profits don't go back into the communities, they go back to the headquarters or the big CEOs and big operational people back at their home base. But by buying local, that goes directly into their families, directly into their businesses. And what do? Of course, it helps their families, it helps whatever employees they have. But then it also goes back into the communities because many of the business leaders, many of the owners here, especially many of the people that they're working for, are going to spend that money back into the community and regenerate the community. Um, so that's reason number one, just basic economics and how do we build communities wherever we travel. The second reason is you generally get a better value for your buck. And the perfect example, and I'm not going to name names, but one unnamed resort close to where I'm at, you go there, you ask for some chicken wings and a drink, about $20. Same place, right around the corner, less than a mile away from the resort. You get some chicken wings and a drink, $6, and they taste better. Plus, they got these different sauces and stuff that goes on it. It's just amazing. Um, but you just get a better value for your buck. That's $14 that you could go spend elsewhere, and generally it is less than a mile away. Number third reason that I shop. Now, have you ever seen all these authentic handcraft items that they talk about that are handmade and that are sold at these local touristy spots? Well, do a test for me. Snap a few pictures of something that you've seen, then walk around and see, don't you see that same quote unquote handmade item that they recommend? Um, Now, this one is not going to be as easy as is maybe going out and finding some local food and stuff that is generally like about a mile or two away from the touristy spots. But if you really want some local art, seek out like a local art studio or where they'll sell some local art, jewelry, paintings, just carvings. Um, but it'll all be from local artists. I think Lagos in Nigeria did the best that I've seen so far, where you just have a whole community. They have a whole area set up, and you got to go a little bit further out. You're not gonna find that in the city and in the tourist area, but they have all the local artists there. You could see the artists actually carving the sculptures right there in front of you. Some are working on paintings. Some, of course, have their paintings that they've been working on. Um, Generally, you need to come in there ready to haggle, though. So if you're not a haggler, you need to get a friend or somebody to come in and haggle for you to get the best price. But in those moments, you get a very unique piece that you'll always remember and always have a history behind that particular art. The last thing, the fourth thing is that just that local vibe and feel when you're out in the community, at different restaurants or different art spots. They're generally playing local music in the background, and then you can just kind of get the vibe of the community. You can get the sense of that particular area, and it's great. I love it. But those are my four tips as to the reasons why I shop local when I travel. Make sure that you subscribe, follow me, head over to my shops and shop locally with me, and enjoy your day.